Hey guys, it's Final Text Center here, back again with another Excel Center video, and this is going to be the trio comfort. Well, yes, they're going to be comforting you, but let me explain a little bit. So my friend gave me this idea. Well, actually, they give me like a lot of ideas that I have on my list. Like I have 2 lists of ideas they gave me, and I hope this video does not have any buzzing like the last video did, because I will get very pissed off. And so basically the trio walks in on you doing self-harm. So basically they left you alone to go like get some things, and then you just you thought you would get away with it, but they walked in on you doing that on the couch. And then I'm going to do their reactions on how they would do it and who would come free first into the last. Okay? Got that? Okay. I have my energy drinks, my snacks here. I just made a crackhead snack. Yeah. And I hope you guys enjoy. And yeah. The songs that I use will be in the description below. And by Instagram, I daily kind of post, and I do community posts. I lost kind of motivation, that's why I don't know what to say. But I'll see you guys at the end of the video. And happy Pride Month once again. And bye! I didn't have any other pictures in this one on how they would react. Or just like all of them sad or something like that. Then I'm going to have to use the shadow picture, because I feel like shadow would kind of be like that. But anyway, so the first one to tell you they were going out to get things was Sonic, of course. And Sonic said, "Hey listener, we're going out to get stuff, okay? Don't do anything, and please be careful with yourself. I trust you, okay? The house is in your hands." Don't be silly. And then Tails said, "We'll be back as soon as we can, okay? We wouldn't like to leave you on your own too long." And then they all just went out. Like, they stayed longer than they thought would take. And then, like, because they walked, so it took a little while. And then, like, since it was further to get their way back, because Sonic quote-unquote took a shortcut, but it was the longer way to go home. So Tails kind of had to use his tails to just helicopter all of them back. Of course, Silver teleported, so did Shadow, but the others, they just flew. So the first one to open the door was Silver. You were doing bad things, which you should not be doing. And Silver, all he did was gasp and cover his mouth. Shadow didn't even say anything, he just froze and looked at you. Tails was like, "Hey, what's going on? You guys okay?" Then once they moved out of the way, they saw you just like kind of sitting there in the field. And he looked at your arm, just sat there. He didn't sit there, he just looked away. He looked away, he turned his back, and he just didn't want to look at you. His ears went down slightly. Then Knuckles came in, didn't say anything, he just crossed his arms, he was disappointed. Sonic didn't even want to say anything either. And then he stepped up to you, and he said, "Listen, man, why? Why would you do such a thing? We told you not to do that. And we've been monitoring you for like weeks now, and you've been doing so well, controlling yourself not to do these things. And out of the blue, you decide to just do it again. All of a sudden, was that necessary? Were you in need of doing that to yourself? No, you weren't in need of doing that kind of crap to yourself, and we all know that. You were out just for a few minutes, and you took the opportunity, the dumbest opportunity, to do this. again. I'm very disappointed in you. As you can see, all of us are. Of course, we're not going to ignore you. But we're just not going to be the same for a little bit. Alright? And then Knuckles, he finally turned his head to look at you and said, "You know you can't hide anything behind you, right? I can see you've been stress eating. You probably think if you do it behind our backs, we won't see anything, right? But you're wrong, listener. When you do things in secret, or do it behind people's backs, it all comes into the light one day. And I know you've been stress eating. And eating because of your ADHD. And that's not good for you. And I'm disappointed in that. Shadow, he just couldn't keep himself hold. He was going to snap. His fist clenched in, his hand just clenched into a fist. Oh god, I just put it backwards. So he went upstairs, and then Tails said, I have no words, okay? I have to go check up on Shadow before he does anything stupid. Like, Tails has to be the one that was, like, mainly sad. Like, by the way, Tails is, like, 14 years old on mine, so, like, I kind of switch voices with him. That's how it would actually be. By the way, that's an energy drink, not coffee. Then Sonic was like, "Look here, I'm going to put his bandages on again, and I'm going to just take care of your arms, take care of your legs, and you're going to stay up in your room, okay? With me, of course. Or, of course, you could go apologize to Shadow, because you already know what you've done." So, you went up to Shadow, and Shadow was just like, he was like this. He was literally like this. Like I explained in the last Shadow Comfort, he kind of like remembered Maria, because example, if Maria did the same thing you were doing, he would remember her, and he would panic. So by the way, I'm going to sound like I'm actually crying, so a little trigger warning if you have any. So yeah, let me just fix my headphones to make sure they're not buzzing. Why? She promised, like, he's talking about Maria, like, he's just talking about her because she did it again. That's what he saw. He didn't see you, but he saw Maria. Why she did it again? It was all because of me, wasn't it, Tails? I didn't give her enough attention. No, Shadow, calm down. She isn't here, remember? She isn't here. But she's very proud of you. It was all because of me. It's on me, Tails. All of me. They did this because of me. They put all of that on you. They did that because of me. You just go up to Shadow and hug him immediately and say, "Why are you up here? After all I did to you. After all this time that I've been ignorant." You just told him to shut up and hugged you. Okay. I'm calm now. You can get off. Thank you. I was needing that. In need of that. But why are you up here? I'm trying to avoid you. Sure, you're sorry. I'll leave you two alone. I don't want to get in the middle of this. So, you and Shadow were just talking, and he was like, Okay, fine. I got it. You're sorry. Apology accepted. Damn. You convinced me. So, all I need is for you to explain why did you do it again. That's all I need. So you just told him like you had the urge to do bad things again, and you ended up doing them again. He said, couldn't you hold back that urge like you always did? Couldn't you have held it back, listener? You could have. You could have held in there for just a little longer. But no, you broke, and then you just went on and did it again. But look, I'm not the only person who you need to say sorry to. Look at the others. They're worried about you. They don't want to hurt you with words, or they don't want to break down. So yeah, go on. You apologized. So after you were done apologizing, they all accepted your apologies, and you went to sit up in your room thinking about what you did. So you were there later on at night, you were taking a nap, and I'm like skipping a lot because I don't have a lot of motivation for this. So you were just there sleeping. Tails was the first one to come up and cuddle you. And he said, Listener, look, I'm sorry that I was avoiding you earlier. I didn't mean to ignore you. It's because I just didn't want to hurt you in any way, or just cry. Because I just didn't want to cry in front of you. Because you know how worried I can get. So I do accept your apologies. And I'm gonna cuddle you, okay? To make you feel better. So he went there, cuddled you, and gave you a few head kisses. The rest of them also did that, and you guys were all cuddling and just like giving head kisses to each other. And they all said, I'm gonna do one by one. Or no, they just all said, Listener, it's okay. We all make silly little accidents, not mistakes. Accidents, because we all know it was an accident. You tried telling us it was an accident, but we just didn't want to listen. But we know you did not need to do those things, and we forgive you. They all give you a head kiss, and they said, look, all we need you to do is rest now. So go to sleep, and everything's going to be okay. See you tomorrow at breakfast, okay? Good night, listener. We love you. That's all for today, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. The songs I use will be in the description below. And please take care of yourselves. And next on my list is Dr. Robotnik loses his memory and falls in love with Listener. Okay, many of you might not like Dr. Robotnik or Eggman, whatever you want to call him. But my friend thought that would be a good idea. So I am going to do that, of course. And so basically, after like you got hurt, this is basically a part 2 to that. After you got hurt, this is like, so I can explain the story plot a little bit to you. After you got hurt by like a long time, it was a long time ago when I did this episode, dying listener, quote unquote. And then like he went away, right? He just flew away. So basically he crashed and kind of lost his memory, and then it was love at first sight. But I'll tell you all of that in the video, okay? Bye.